Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. We're on the third stage of Dr. Cossack's castle. We just beat the first two in the last video, and this one's going to be rather interesting because as soon as you go right, it's an auto-scroller. Something that Mega Man, the whole series, rarely does. So if you hate auto-scrolling stages for whatever reason, this is the series for you. Of course, this stage means does not mean that there are no auto-scrolling stages at all. It just means there's not a whole lot of them. Also, those things that are moving across the platforms, absolutely indestructible. Don't even try to destroy them because you will not be able to. And I'm going to fill up the dust weapon because I am going to need it later. And I'm going to take the top path from here on in. Still going to deal with those turrets. They're as annoying as ever, but we can deal with them. And here we go. Drop down here, go over here, and then just go over here. This is a big platform, so you don't have to worry about very much. You don't necessarily need to have the Mega Buster charged. We do have this thing, though, to deal with. And I will gladly take that extra life. I am going to need Pharaoh Shot, though. Reason being, these things. You don't necessarily... Well, I guess you would have to use them if you wanted to use those platforms. In that case, you would have to take care of them with the Pharaoh Shot. But at least you don't have to charge it up. And we've hit our checkpoint. We have another new hazard that we're going to be dealing with here. These little gold platforms. They sink when you go down, and they sink when you stand on them. I cannot speak to save my life. Wow. And when you leap off of them, they go up a lot faster than they go down. Use this to make some long jumps if you need to, as you take on these little spinny guys from the Ringman stage. There is one part in particular where you are going to have to use the platform sinking properties to your benefit. As a matter of fact, you will basically be required to. Thankfully, the little spinning guys from Ringman stage don't show up very often, and they are the only enemies in this section. There's an energy can here. We're going to use Balloon right here and stand on it. Keep holding down and keep pressing A. You'll eventually be able to slide to that energy can. Now, we're going to equip the Pharaoh Shot, and I'm going to hold B as I go in here. I forgot to mention something about the Pharaoh Shot. You can aim it upwards and downwards in the direction that you are facing, just with up and down on the control pad. Just keep holding either of those two directions, I should say, and you should be able to aim it. Just be careful. Try to get on the center platform as quickly as you possibly can, and you should be good. Ow. And when you hit that thing with enough fully powered shots, fully charged Pharaoh Buster shots, you'll take on another one of these. The first one just goes left and right on the ceiling. This one goes all over. And while the first one has a two-way shot, as well as a shot that goes straight down, this one has a four-way shot and a charge shot that goes right at you, at your current position. Stay on the middle platform. Send Pharaoh shots that are fully charged at the boss as soon as you're able to. Trying to move as little as possible while trying to avoid stuff. And if you run out of the Pharaoh shot, just go ahead and use the Mega Buster. Just fully charge that up and shoot out at the boss. Thought I was going to have a hard time explaining how that boss worked, but apparently not. And now we have the fourth stage, and as you can see, it has a branching path. Let's go ahead and drop down here. And I'm not going to really need the... Well, I guess I could actually fill up the Pharaoh Buster. Pharaoh Buster. Let's go ahead and get the Pharaoh Shot filled up here. No, 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 no. No. Oh, that got rid of the balloon anyway. Well, that was dumb. Well, I guess I might as well go ahead and fill that back up anyway, just in case. Hey, I learned something new about the balloon adapter today. And now we got these two turrets again. Gonna shoot at the bottom one first, so that way I can have an easier time taking care of the one up top. Do have to destroy both. And I will totally take that energy can. Once again, use the drill bomb to get rid of that wall, and you'll be able to get rid of the energy can. And we're gonna have to do some sliding while avoiding these little electric things that move across the perimeters of these platforms. And I guess you can tell where the branching path is going to take place at. Let's see here. Might as well fill up balloon. Let me see if I can get no, I thought I was going to get a big energy. I was hoping I would get a big energy, but no. Can we position? No, couldn't do it there. Looks like I'm dancing to music, but I was really positioning myself so I could use the wire. It is possible to get up there with the wire. It's easier to do it with the rush coil or the balloon. But I don't feel like using any more balloon energy than I already have. And I haven't even used rush coil. It basically works the same as it... I think it works the same as it did in the previous game. Or is it the sit-down version? I never even used that. Okay, it works the same as... works as I usually expected it. It's not the sit-down... horse that your kid sits on when you put in 25 cents variety. It's rush on all four of his legs. Also, I'm taking this path here, the one that I had to use a drill bomb to get to, because this path is easier. It also gets us another energy can. I could have used that for the balloon energy. Oh well. But at least we get to avoid these things. Unless I want to take them on. There we go. I was hoping I would get energy from that thing. And I guess I'll go ahead and slide it down here. No real reason to get the energy up top. I'm usually good on energy by the time I reach this point anyway. There is some weapon energy up there. We also have the skull things that come at us and explode after a time. I'm not even going to go for that energy. Instead, I'm just going to equip the Dust Crusher, because we're pretty much where we need to be, as far as I'm concerned. Also, I have 6 energy cans. That was a number I expected to be. So I shouldn't have too much trouble with the rest of the game. And here's Dr. Cossack himself. The best part about Dust Crusher, you can get 3 powerful shots on him. Sometimes Dr. Cossack, I almost called him Dr. Crusher there for a second. This isn't Star Trek. He lowers and raises himself, and if you get too close to him while he's in a low state, he will grab you and then drop you for a good amount of damage. He also has that 3-way shot too, but if you just keep moving away from him, sliding under him whenever possible, just keep hitting him with the Dust Crusher, you'll beat Dr. Cossack. Almost. Pretty much within an inch of his life. And this woman shows up with Proto Man. Proto Man brings her here. She tells you not to kill this guy, because 1, this is her father, and 2, he's not really evil. He was used by Dr. Wily! So Dr. Wily figures into this story the entire time. At least this is the one game where they do this and I like it. The next 2 games, they have somebody else supposedly doing the dirty deeds, and then spoiler alert, it's Wily all along. Kind of like Sigma and Doppler with Mega Man X3. They keep using that plot device every so often. Also, her name is Kalinka. This is where they tell you her name is Kalinka. And in case you were wondering, hey, was she ever named? Now you know. And when she was named. Dr. Cossack asks for your forgiveness. And then Dr. Wily shows up, saying Proto Man betrayed him. Was Proto Man working for Dr. Wily the whole time? I don't know. But he threatens to break us. And now, with the appearance of Dr. Wily's little personal UFO... That's right, raise the roof on that thing so we can see you move your eyebrows up and down. Thank you. We get Dr. Wily's castle, which doesn't really seem to appear to be all that far away from where we originally were. I mean, he placed it pretty much nearby. And now we have some more stages to deal with. We are now in the Dr. Wily stages. And I'm going to end this one here. Join me next time where I go through stages 1 and 2 of Dr. Wily stages. And before I go, turns out the wire does damage enemies. It doesn't destroy them, but I did go through my footage of the last video just to see if everything was working right. And yeah, the wire actually does hurt enemies. I just didn't hear the game telling me, hey, you did damage. So I might as well bring that up before the video is over. So anyway, until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!